What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm Cheng.
And I'm Richie Rich.
Today's video, we're going to talk about the warning signs to look out for if you're thinking of dating a Filipinas single mom.
And just a quick disclaimer, this video only applies to Filipina single moms here in the Philippines. Only women here in the Philippines. As far as single moms at home, just run.
Run, Forrest, run!
Don't do it. But here it might be a little different. There are some caveats though.
Yeah, so before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get updated on our latest videos.
And definitely hit the like button because it's good for the YouTube algorithm and it lets us know that our audience likes our content. And stay tuned to the end of this video because we're going to give you the most important reason why you might need to get to running from the Filipino single mom that you're involved with.
Yeah, so Rich, kick the intro and let's get on to this video. Hey.
It's messing with people, man. Play too much. Yellow by trike. Here we go.
All right. So the first single mom that you need to avoid is the single mom that is always right. So some of you, I think, are students of the late Kevin Samuels, and you know that, you need to avoid women who needs to be always right.
So the godfather Kevin Samuels called it sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. And if she's one of those women who always needs to be right, if she can't be wrong, can't admit that she made a mistake, she might not be the one for you.
And she always thinks that her way is the way.
This is the way.
So she always thinks that her way is always the right way. So she cannot take criticisms positively. So she always thinks that it's an attack to her.
I feel like I know people like that. Yep. All right.
Okay, the next single mom that you want to avoid is the one who has the passive-aggressive behavior. So here in the Philippines, it's similar or also known as the tampo behavior. So you have to make this clear with your partner that if she's doing the tampo, she's giving you the silent treatment. She looks calm and unbothered, but eventually would want to, torture you at the end of the day. Now, one of the things that she could do is to withhold intimacy and also not to prepare stuff for you. Like, for example, she's not gonna cook for you, and all of a sudden she has those headaches, and she's going to make up some things or excuses so that she will avoid you.
Gentlemen out there, if you don't know about tampo, it basically is the silent treatment. And I promise you, if you get involved in a relationship with one of the women here, it is very likely that she is going to test you. And she's going to test you by doing the tampo thing to you. She'll get angry with you or get upset with you for some reason or another. And she's going to give you the silent treatment. It's just childish behavior and immature behavior. You need to be able to pick a woman who can communicate effectively. If she's bothered by something, if she doesn't like something you did or said, just say, hey, look, I didn't like that you said this. I didn't like that you did this. It bothered me. I'm a little upset. I don't want to talk about it right now, whatever. But the silent treatment is not the way to handle that. Gentlemen, do not allow a woman to do that to you.
So I think it doesn't apply to single Filipina moms.
I think this applies to any. It applies to women and men for that matter. It's just a bad way to handle conflict.
Yes, I agree.
It solves no problems, and if anything, it exacerbates problems and makes them worse.
Yes. So the next single mama that you want to avoid is the single mama with a lot of drama. So she creates drama with almost everything. So for example, you didn't wait for her, because you're hungry. You're so hungry, you want to eat now, and she wanted you to, wait for her so you can have dinner together. Now she'll be upset. She'll be upset if you don't reply immediately. She will be upset if you put this on the wrong hamper or the wrong bin etc. So she'll get upset. It will create drama with almost everything, all the little things or all the small things.
This almost sounds like somebody who's a nag, who's always upset with you for this reason or that reason, for all the small reasons. This person is angry or sad inside and is only looking for ways to take it out on you. This is not the woman you want to be with. I don't care how beautiful she might be. I don't care what she looks like or how banging a body she might have. This is not, especially not a single mom that you want to get involved with.
Yes, I agree. Now, next is she thinks that you can read her mind. So I think it doesn't only apply to single woman. You know what I'm thinking?
Yoda.
No.
Star Wars.
No.
Darth Vader.
No.
One more. Han Solo.
No. So I think it doesn't only apply to Filipino single moms. It applies to all women.
This is women in general.
Yeah, women in general. You give your partner the benefit of the doubt and, assume positively. Now, you may act like differently. You just assume that your partner will get the signal that, something's wrong with you. Okay, so the next single mom that you want to avoid is the one who is selfish. So selfish in such a way that she will only think of what she can get from the relationship. So she's always asking for things.
So the single mom who ain't bringing nothing to the table. She's asking. She wants this, that, and the other, but she ain't bringing nothing to the table herself. She wants, but gives very little. Everything is about her. This is not the single mom you want to be with. This ain't even the single woman you want to be with, period. But especially a single mom who's expecting you to contribute to her child's welfare.
Yes, I agree.
So the next single mom that you definitely want to avoid is the one who doesn't make you a priority. Now, this is kind of a catch-22 because a good mom is not going to let you be her priority. A good mom's priority is going to be her kid or her kids. But does she put you high on the list? Does she make you number 2 or number 3 or make sure that you understand you are very important to her? The single mom who doesn't prioritize you or your needs is definitely not the mom you want to be with.
Yes, I agree. And also, no matter how busy that single mom is, she will make time for you. So if she doesn't make time for you, then that single mama is not for you. Also, following up that point, the single mama that you also want to avoid is a bad mom. So having a bad mom or being a bad mom means it will reflect on the children that she has. So the parenting skills will be bad, so it will reflect on the behavior of the children. So for example, the children are not behaving properly. They're, what do you call that? The term for
rotten ass kids.
Yeah, that term. Yeah, if those kids are not behaving properly, then it has a lot to do, or it has something to do with how she handles or disciplines her children.
So our next bad mom that you might want to run from is the bad mom that's a package deal. If she is not a good mother, if she has badass kids, you need to run from her. She is not a good choice. She's not going to be a good choice. She doesn't prioritize you. She's not organized. She doesn't manage her time. She's a bad mom. She's not a good choice for you. Her kids are badass kids, and she is only going to cause you a lot of problems. Eventually, you're going to end up paying for her and her kids, and this is not the kind of woman that you want to spend your time, attention, and resources on.
Yes.
So let's go over the bad mamas that you just don't want to deal with. Number one bad mama is the mama who's always right.
She's not left, but she's always right. Sorry, I had to really put that in.
Shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. Kevin Samuels nailed it, and it's true. If you are with a woman, especially a single baby mama, who always has to be right, who can't be wrong, has too big of an ego, that's the woman you need to get rid of and keep it pushing.
The next single mama that you want to avoid is the one who has the passive-aggressive behavior, always doing tampo in everything that you do. Dude, you need to communicate. So you have to let your partner know what you want, and if she keeps doing tampo, then do the tampo. Run forest, run.
Okay. All right. The next single mom is the one with a whole bunch of drama. She comes with mad drama. It might be drama about her family. It might be drama about her ex, drama about her badass kids. Mm-hmm. She comes with mad drama. She's bringing nothing positive to the table or very little positive to the table. Run from this type of woman. She is only going to bring chaos into your life.
Yeah, so the next single mama that you want to avoid is the one who thinks you can read her mind. So she's like, sure, if you can read my mind. So she thinks that you can read her mind. So she doesn't communicate. She gives you the silent treatment, and she would always assume that you know what she's going through. So you want to avoid that kind of single mama.
If she doesn't communicate well, she ain't going to be the answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the next single mama that you want to avoid is the one who is selfish, the one who always wants to take and not give anything in return.
She don't give nothing. She brings nothing to the table, but she's always asking for something and have nerves enough to get mad at you when you say no or you can't give her what she wants.
Yes. You want to do the next one?
Sure. The next kind of single woman is the one who doesn't prioritize you. Now, you know, as a single mom, she has to prioritize her kids. So you are always going to be number two. So hopefully you will be number two on the list. But make sure she prioritizes you. And if she doesn't, you need to keep it pushing and put foot in her behind.
Kick that. The next single mama that you want to avoid is that she's a bad mom. So if she's a bad mom, doesn't discipline her kids, prioritizes, all the things that she needs first before the needs of her children and her family, then she's definitely a bad mom. She doesn't have their finances in check, doesn't have her stuff together. She's a bad mom.
So those are our reasons that you want to be really careful when you date a single mom, and you want to look for those signs. If you are with a woman like that, watch what she says and listen to what she does, and don't let it fool you, because it might be time to end that relationship and do something different.
And hold on, we're going to give you the most important reason why you need to run away from that single Filipina mom.
And the most important reason is the baby daddy is still in the picture.
Yeah.
If she's spending quality time that she should be spending with you, with baby daddy, no, Carolina, that is not it, right? She's spending time with baby daddy, then she should still be with baby daddy. Don't accept that. It's not acceptable. You want to be with the woman who has severed those ties already and created boundaries between her and the ex. Obviously, she has to communicate with him because they have a kid together,
yes,
or kids together. But at the same time, you don't want to be anywhere near a relationship where they're spending quality time together that she should be spending with you.
Yes, agree. So here in the Philippines, you have to vet carefully because there are a lot of single mamas who are still connected with their partners. They're either going to say they're separated, but in reality, they're still married. So you don't want to deal with those kind of problems.
You might be at work making money to spend on her and her kid, and she might be over at old boy's house still doing the oochie coochie with him. So look, be careful.
Yeah.
Ask the right questions and don't be afraid to hear the answers. What do you think about dating single moms? I know a lot of you guys are against it. For the most part, I am too. I absolutely would not date a single mom from home unless her kid was grown up and out of the house. Here in the Philippines, dating a single mom can be very different than dating a single mom in another country. The culture is different. The social economic structure is different, and the kids are really different too. So it can be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
At home, I don't know that I'd be willing to do it. But here, who knows?
Yes.
Let us know what you think. Leave your comments below. Tell us what you think about dating a single mom, especially if you have dated a single mom here in the Philippines. I really want to know what you got to say and hear your viewpoint. We know how most of you fellas feel about dating single moms back at the house, because I agree with you too. But if you have some experience dating a single mom from the Philippines, let us know. Leave those comments below. If you like this video, definitely check out our other videos. We have a whole bunch of other videos that we know you'll like too. They're just as good, if not even more interesting. So, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
We'll see you on Friday for another episode of Freaky Friday. Until then, deuces.
We're out.